Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Trumpet's Call. I'm Maria. I pray that you are holding on to faith and holding on to hope on this day. Well, this is just an impromptu video that I'm doing. It's Tuesday afternoon. At least I think it's Tuesday. It feels like a Monday. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's raining where I am, and it's really dreary outside. And right now, to be honest with you, brothers and sisters, I'm feeling pretty dreary in my heart right now. So I pray that I can get through this video. I have always been a person who probably cares more than they need to. I don't have a very thick skin with regard to certain things, and I feel things very deeply. Therefore, when I love somebody, I really love them, and I don't know how to protect myself very easily from the hurt and pain that comes from, hurt or disappointment or attacks or what have you. And I have tried to be really open and honest with all of you on the channel. It wasn't easy for me to come forward and say that my husband was a Gentile, because for the longest time I felt so ashamed. I felt ashamed because I made a decision to marry a Gentile before I knew who I was. But the Most High gave me comfort in saying that it's my obligation, as long as my husband is doing his due diligence, to maintain the commitment that I made. And so I intend to do that. Even though some of you may criticize me for it. I get it. I understand. So there are two things that are happening right now in my life that it's proving really challenging. One, the Most High has me doing the series on Who is Yahusha, and it's bringing up things about the identity of our Messiah and in relation to his connection with the Father, who he is and who the Father is. That people who are coming out of Christianity, or people who've been out of Christianity for a while, who haven't let go of the teachings of Christianity, are having a hard time with, and they're pushing back. I get it. I understand. If somebody had told me this a year ago, I probably would push back too. I get it. I understand. But yet your guys are attacking the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I could be wrong. And that's why it's incumbent upon you as grown-up daughters of and sons of Zion to get into the Father's presence and let him speak to you regarding these things. But I do know that in this day and age, it's going to be very important as we reach the end of this age, what your testimony of Yahusha is. You have to know who he is. You can't make him more than he is, and you can't make him less than he is. And that's the fine line that we walk. He truly is that stumbling block. He is a stumbling block for us. The second thing is this video that I did today about the men whom I respect. I respect our Hebrew men a lot. And I think that the Most High has placed so much in them. I believe that they're going to essentially lead the world, rule the world in the age to come. I absolutely believe that. And there's so much power and strength and wisdom and foresight and insight and anointing that's in them that's the Most High is going to be bringing out. But I believe the Most High is saying to us that there are things that they have to choose to walk away from so that they can walk into the anointing. And that was the purpose for the video that I did. But I've made at least 2 subscribers, or at least viewers, because not everybody who watches the channel is a subscriber. I've realized that. So I've made at least 2 viewers very upset with me for the video that I did today, and others upset with me for the videos that I've been doing on Yahusha. Most of you are very gracious, and most of you even concur with the things that I've said. But honestly, brothers and sisters, I'm hurt. I'm hurt in my heart because I'm just trying to do the best I can to bring forward what I believe the Most High is laying in my heart. That's all I can do. That's all I know to do. That's all I know to do. So I'm honestly thinking quite a lot about just getting off of YouTube. Maybe for a while, or maybe permanently. I don't feel like I'm cut out for the I don't feel like I'm cut out for this after all. One of the comments said that not only am I married to a Gentile, but they suppose that I'm probably half Gentile myself. And I guess that was supposed to be an insult. I guess that was supposed to be an insult. I don't take it as one. My children are half Gentile, and I love them. So I don't take it as an insult. But I am very, very Hebrew. I am 92% Sub-Saharan African and 6% Native American and some other things thrown in. So I'm very Hebrew to that person who was wondering, by the way. And then I had another brother who feels as if I'm giving the women a pass, even though I did a video to the women a few weeks ago addressing them about the things that we've done as women to not be there to support our men. But I guess he didn't watch that video. And, I can't expect him to. New subscribers don't always watch all the videos or watch them till the end. Some people watch a video and then they accuse me of something and they haven't even watched the whole video. I guess I'm just doing a little bit of venting right now, and I apologize. You guys don't deserve that. Most of you have been very good to me, and you have been very gracious to me, and I appreciate that. But I guess what I'm saying is that I'm spending more and more time in the comment section having to answer to questions where people are questioning my integrity. They're questioning my motives. They're questioning whether or not I'm hearing from the Most High. They're questioning a lot of different things. And I suppose that that's yours to question. It's a good thing, I guess. But when you're a wife and a mother and you have responsibilities and obligations at home and you're staying up until the wee hours of the morning doing videos and hearing from the Most High for your people and praying for your people and receiving visions for your people and crying out to the Most High for your people, and yet you have to come on every day and answer questions about whether or not what you're hearing is accurate, it gets a bit wearisome. And I'm feeling very weary right now. That's how I feel. So I have to finish the Yahusha series. I cannot dishonor the Father by not finishing that. So I will finish that. But after that series is done, I'm going to be in prayer about whether or not I should continue on YouTube. Because maybe my skin is too thin. I don't know. I feel things very deeply. And I love you all very much. And I don't know how to be what everybody wants me to be. Somebody accused me of using my psychology degree to, I won't say use the word manipulation, but I'm thinking from a psychological point of view and not from a spiritual point of view, something of that nature. I don't think I'm doing that, but perhaps I am. At this point, they could be right about everything, right? It's difficult. We are a difficult people. We are hard people. We hate ourselves so much that when we run into people who actually love us and want to help us, we kill them. We kill them with our words sometimes, and we kill them with our approach toward them. But I will tell you that the majority of you have been so kind to me and so loving to me, and I appreciate you all very much. But I will be in prayer about whether or not to continue on YouTube because it's hard. And if it gets harder than this, I can't imagine being able to do that and still maintain any semblance of joy in my heart. It's hard. So, I don't know if I'll upload this video or not. These are just random thoughts and feelings that I'm having right now. But after reading some of the comments just now, I just felt a need to express myself. So that is all. That is all. I pray that we make it. I pray that we make it, brothers and sisters. I feel like we have a long way to go. I pray that we make it. We're so splintered and so scattered, and it seems like sometimes when we disagree, our objective is to attack each other rather than sit down and try to understand. When we hear new doctrine that we haven't heard before, even though we know we grew up in Christianity and they lied to us, even though we know they lied to us, it seems as if we are willing to hold on to that Christian doctrine that they taught us rather than move out and see our Father and our Messiah as they really are. It's sad. It's really sad. I could open up the scriptures with just about any one of you and show you Messiah telling us exactly who he is, but I would still have many of you, or at least some of you, disagree with me and call me a heretic. I guess I have to accept that. I have to accept that. I have no choice. And even though I've tried to be upfront about my life choices, I've tried to be upfront, and I've tried to demonstrate to you that in spite of the fact that I'm married to a Gentile, I love my people and I prefer my people. If I didn't, I would have never obeyed and come out with the message I did today, in which I was encouraging us to not fall into the trap of marrying ourselves so much to the Gentiles that we white ourselves out. Was I coming against every Gentile marriage? No, I'm not. I'm in one. What I'm doing is I'm coming against the trend. I think I said that in the video, that there's a trend where it's everywhere now. And in order to maintain ourselves as a nation, it can't be the trend. That's what I was trying to convey in the video. Also today in the video, I was trying to call forth our men in the spirit realm because I see such greatness in you. In my heart of hearts, I'm a cheerleader for our people. In my heart of hearts, I think about you, I pray for you, I root for you, I root for us. I want to see us ruling and reigning with Mashiach. I want to see us healed and whole. I want to see us loving and preferring one another. That's what I'd like to see. I may not get to see that. The Most High knows. But right now, at this present moment, my heart feels broken. And I'm just being honest about that. My heart feels broken. And I think I'll lick my wounds a little while. And there are some videos that I have on deck. I'm trying to bring out some things on Purim. And trying to bring out some videos on the feast days. I remember when I came into the awakening and I was looking for information, and there's so many things I couldn't find. And so I just wanted to try to present things to you to help the newcomers, the new people who are coming into the faith, be able to find, how do you celebrate this feast day, or how do you do that, or how do you do this, or how do we keep Shabbat? And so that has been my heart, to just be a help to our people. But I will not be a hindrance. I won't be a hindrance. And I won't have the fact that I'm involved in an interracial relationship right now be a hindrance to our people, where they question my motives. I won't do that. I won't be a part of that. I won't. So I will be in prayer about what my role is, about what the Most High would have me to do from this point on. I appreciate you all very much. I appreciate you for listening. And shalom, brothers and sisters.